Nightrain's shifting Earth are expedition modifiers that affect Limveld's geography. Each of these areas has its own distinct theme, harkening back to landscapes and concepts from the original game. They're also associated with descriptions, which provide bits of context about their history. In this video, we'll examine each Shifting Earth event and speculate on their original locations. This modifier replaces the northern section of the map with a fiery crater. It features a path leading through broken passageways, down to an underground temple where a legendary weapon can be forged. On the way down, players encounter fire monks. These warriors were allied to the Golden Order during the war against the giants. After the war had concluded, the flame of ruin was sealed away, and the fire monks were appointed to watch over it. After many years, though, they succumbed to the allure of the flame and began to worship it. This could explain their presence here, in a place where flames and lava were once considered sacred. In the underground temple at the bottom of the crater lies an anvil. It looks very similar to the ones in the ruined forges of the Shadow Realm. Furthermore, these dilapidated structures are consistent with the ruins of Rao's architecture, meaning they were built in a very ancient era. In all likelihood, this temple was built by the Rao civilization to honor their smithing arts and forge the constructs that continue to roam the lands between to this day. As such, it was probably located somewhere around the northwest corner of the Shadow Realm. This Shifting Earth consists of a snowy, mountainous area, culminating in a high-altitude peak. Here, massive metallic chains act as bridges, much like in the mountaintops of the giants. Enemy spawns are also reminiscent of the Lands Between's northern regions in several regards. The presence of dragons correlates with known lore, which states the ice dragons were lords of the mountaintops long ago. This particular frost dragon could be related to Borealis, who dwells in an icy field in the original game. These dragons might also be descendants of Caligo, the prehistoric ice dragon who became a minor Night Lord. Interestingly, some of the forge of the giants' chains are broken, as if it used to be connected to another landmass in the past. Therefore, it's possible the first peak was originally located around here. The rotted woods alter the south section of Limveld, changing it into a forest saturated with scarlet rot. Kindred of rot are found in high numbers here. Judging from their shells' colors, They most likely originate from the lands between, rather than the Shadow Realm. Deep within the forest, a path leads up a hill to a small castle inhabited by soldiers of Godric. Perhaps this was an outpost for the grafted demigod's forces, manned by a small garrison. Interestingly, the trees extend past the playable area and into the surrounding sea. This suggests the forest covered a significant area of the map before it converged into Limveld. Ancestral followers also dwell in this forest, which could be an interesting clue. Curiously, there doesn't seem to be any link to the Redmanes or the Cleanrot Knights, suggesting this area wasn't necessarily part of Caelid. Compared to the other shifting Earths, there isn't much that can help us pinpoint a location. Based on the few clues at our disposal, here are a few plausible locations. The final shifting Earth introduces Noklateo, the Shrouded City. This is one of the Nox's eternal cities that were banished underground when they invoked the ire of the Greater Will. Just like in Nokron and Nokstella, malformed stars dwell within the ruins, attacking intruders on sight. There's also a Black Knife assassin, which makes sense considering their lore. The upper district of the city contains a temple, presumably dedicated to the night's sky. Inside, a natural born of the void guards a blessing treasure. Several hints allude to the exact location of Noklateo in the lands between. First, there's the shape of the city, which fits Leindel's flooded half. Below this location lies deep-root depths and the ruined remains of an eternal city. An eternal city that contains many of the same exact enemies as the ones in Noklateo, with connections to Godwyn's remains and the mausoleum found down there. Based on these hints, it's safe to assume Noklateo and Leindel formed a single city in the past. If you enjoy my content, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.